Hi students, I am going to teach exercise 2.5, 12th question. The ratio of 6th and 8th term of an AP is 7 is to 9. Find the ratio of 9th term to 13th term. So 6th term and 8th term of an AP. So ratio means T6 is to T8 is given 7 is to 9. So T6 by T8 is equal to 7 by 9. That is fraction form. You know T6 means A plus 5D by A plus 7D is equal to 7 by 9. So cross multiple this, we get 9 into A, 9 into 5D. That is 9A plus 45D is equal to 7 into A, 7A plus 49D. So collect like terms one side, 7A becomes minus 7, 45D, transfer that side, it is minus 45. So 2A is equal to 4D. So divided by 2 on both sides, A is equal to 2D. Right? So our question is find the ratio of 9th term to 13th term. So T9 is to T13. That means T9 by T13, A plus 8D by A plus 12D. You know A value, A is equal to 2D. So substitute here 2D, 2D. So 2D plus 8D by 2D plus 12D. That is equal to 2D plus 8D is 10D by 14D. Here D cancel. So 5 2s are 10, 7 2s are 14, that is 5 by 7. So T9 by T13 we get 5 by 7, that is T9 is to T13, T9 is to T13 is 5 is to 7, 5 is to 7. Next, exercise 2.5, 13th sum. In a winter season, let us take the temperature of Ooty from Monday to Friday be in AP, arithmetic progression. The sum of the temperatures from Monday to Wednesday is 0 degrees Celsius. And the sum of the temperatures from Wednesday to Friday is 18 degrees Celsius. Find the temperature on each of the 5 days. Solution. So in a winter season, let us take temperatures from Monday to Friday be in AP. So here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Here temperature in degrees Celsius. So Monday temperature, take Monday temperature as A, Tuesday A plus D, Wednesday A plus 2D, Thursday A plus 3D, Friday A plus 4D. Because the temperatures from Monday to Friday to be in arithmetic progression. So take Monday temperature as A, Tuesday temperature as A plus D, Wednesday A plus 2D, Thursday A plus 3D and Friday A plus 4D. Right? So our first condition is sum of the temperatures from Monday to Wednesday is 0 degrees Celsius. So sum of the temperatures from Monday to Wednesday means add these three values. A plus A plus A is 3A plus here 1D, here 2D. That is 3D is equal to 0 because 0 degrees Celsius. So divided by 3 on both sides we get A plus D is equal to 0. A is equal to minus D. So take this result as 1. So our second condition, sum of the temperatures from Wednesday to Friday is 18 degrees Celsius. Find the temperature on each of the 5 days. So second condition, sum of the temperatures from Wednesday to Friday. So Wednesday temperature is A plus 2D, Tuesday temperature A plus 3D and Friday temperature A plus 4D. So add this three value. A plus A is here also 3A plus 2D plus 3D, 5D plus 4D is 9 times D is equal to 18. So this is our second condition. Sum of the temperatures from Wednesday to Friday is 3A plus 9D is equal to 18. So you know A is minus d. So substitute here 3 of minus d plus 9d equal to 18. So 3 into minus d is minus 3d plus 9d equal to 18. You know 9d less 3d. 9 minus 3 is 6. So 6d is equal to 18. D is equal to, send this 6 to right, we get 18 by 6 is 3. So substitute 3 in equation 1. We get A is equal to minus 3. A is equal to minus 3. So finally, our result, here day, here temperature in degree Celsius. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So Monday temperature is what? A. So A value is minus 3. So this is minus 3 degree Celsius. You know Tuesday temperature is A plus D. A value minus 3, D value plus 3. So minus 3 plus 3 we get 0. So Tuesday temperature is 0 degree Celsius. Wednesday temperature is A plus 2D. You know D value is 3. 2 3s are 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. So 3 degrees Celsius, that is Wednesday temperature. Thursday, A plus 3D. A value minus 3 and D value also plus 3. 3 3s are 9. 9 less 3 is 6, that is 6 degrees Celsius. Friday temperature, substitute A minus 3 and D is plus 3. 4 3s are 12. 12 minus 3, 9. So 9 degrees Celsius. So how to correct this answer is correct or not? How to check? Sum of first 3 days, so that is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. First condition is what? Sum of the temperatures from Monday to Wednesday is 0 degrees Celsius. So add these 3, we get 0. And Wednesday to Friday, sum of the temperatures from Wednesday to Friday is 18 degrees Celsius. Add these 3, we get 18 degrees Celsius. That's all. Next, exercise 2.5. Last question, that is 14th question. Priya earned rupees 15,000 in the first month. Thereafter, her salary increased by 1,500 per year. Her expenses are 13,000 during the first year, and the expenses increased by 900 per year. So how long will it take for her to save 2,000 per month? So listen. So Priya earned 15,000 in first month. Thereafter, her salary increased 1,500 per year. So in first year, Priya's salary is 15,000 and expenditure is 13,000. So savings is 2,000. So expenses plus savings we get salary. So 15,000 minus 13,000 is 2,000. So in second year, Priya's salary will increase 15,000 plus 1,500. So 16,500 as new salary. So second year fully, January to December, he got 16,500 as a salary. But expenditure also increased. The first year and the expenses increased by 900 per year. So 13,000 plus 900 we get 13,900. So the difference we get savings. So 16,500 salary, expenditure is 13,900. So difference of these two we get 0, 0, 6 and 2. 2,600 is our difference. So 16,500 minus 13,900. 0 minus 0 is 0. Again 0 minus 0 is 0. This is 15. 15 minus 9 is 6. And this is 15. 5 minus 3 is 2. So 2,600. Priya's second year savings per every month. So here per month, right? So third year. So third year, Priya's salary also increase 16,500 plus 1,500, we get 18,000. So third years every month Priya got 18,000 January to December. So expenses also increase 13,900 plus 900, we get 0, 9 plus 9 is 18, remaining 1. So 4, 1 is 14,800. 14,800 expenditure in third year. So the difference is 3200. 3200. So this process is going on same way. What is that? Nth year savings. We didn't know salary of nth year and expenditure also we didn't know. But savings is no 20,000 because our question is what? How long will it take for her to save 20,000 per month? So savings is no 20,000. So look this savings amount, 2,000 in first year, 2,600 in second, 3,200 and so on. So the differences are same, 600, 600, 600. So here we get savings amount, first year 2,000, 2,600, 3,200 etc. up to 20,000 in nth year, right? So we have to find n, number of terms. So number of terms means what? Number of terms means L minus A by D plus 1, right? Here L value is 20,000, A value is 2,000 and difference is 600. So 20,000 minus 2,000 by 600 plus 1. You know 20,000 minus 2,000 is 18,000 by 600 plus 1. Zeros cancel, 1 6 is 6, 3 6 are 18, it is 30. 30 plus 1 we get 31 years. So how long will it take for her to save 20,000 per month? 31 years. So our final answer is 31 years. Next, exercise 2.6. Find the sum of the following arithmetic progressions. So before we start, some formulas. We need to some forms. Sum of n terms of arithmetic progression. General term of arithmetic sequence, general form of arithmetic sequence is a, a plus d, a plus 2d, etc. So sum means instead of comma we want write plus a plus d plus a plus 2d plus etc. So how to sum the arithmetic progression means here we use two formulas. One is Sn is equal to n by 2 of 2a plus n minus 1 into d. We know first term and common difference. From question, we know a and d, use this first formula. Suppose we know last term means use the second formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 of a plus n. Already n value. To find number of terms in a series means use n is equal to L minus a by d plus 1. So now starts our first question. Find the sum of the following. Find the sum of the following. 3 plus 7 plus 11 plus etc. up to 40 terms. Listen. 3 plus 7 plus 11 plus etc. up to, we want to add 40 terms. So here first term a is equal to 3. This series first term is 3 and number of term is 40. Total number of term we want to add is 40. Common difference. Common difference means second minus first. 7 minus 3. So d is equal to 4. We know first term and common difference, that is a and d. Use this first formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 of 2a plus n minus 1 into d. That is sum formula. So S n is equal to n by 2 of 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So instead of this n, you want to write 40 here, 40, and a value 3, d value 4. So S 40 is equal to 40 by 2 of 2 into 3 plus 40 minus 1 is 39. 39 into d value is 4. So this is equal to 22s are 40. 20 of 2 3s are 6 plus 120 plus 36. 120 plus 36 we get 156. So 39 fours are 156. So this is 20 into 156 plus 6 is 162. So 20 into 162, that is S40. So S40 is equal to 0. 2 2s are 4. 2 6 are 12, remaining 1. 2 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 2 4 0. So sum of 40 terms is 3240. So this is our first question answer. So here a value is 3 and d value is 4, means use this first formula. Right. Now second question. So our second question also first question model. So second question having first term is 102, second term is 97, third is 92 plus etc. up to 27 terms. 27 terms. So here first term a equal to 102, right? And number of term is 27. You know what? 27 terms in this series. So common difference means second minus first or third minus second. So 97 minus 102, right? 97 minus 102. What is our difference? Minus 5, right? Minus 5. So we know common difference and first term. So use Sn is equal to n by 2 of 2a plus n minus 1 into d, right? So this is S27 is equal to 27 by 2 of 2 into 102 plus 26 into minus 5, because 27 minus 1 is 26, is equal to 27 by 2 of 204. 2 into 102 is 204 minus 5 6 are 30, remaining 3. 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. Right? So this is minus 130. So this is equal to S27 is equal to 27 by 2 of 204 less 130. So 204 minus 130 is equal to 4 minus 0 is 4. So borrow here we get 1, here 10. So 10 minus 3 is 7. So that is 74. So cancel this 1 times 3 2s are 6, remainder 1, 7 2s are 14, 37. So this is 27 into 37. Yes, 27 is equal to 27 into 37. 27, 37. 7 7s are 49, remaining 4. 2 7s are 14. 3 7s are 21. 14 plus 21 is 31, 35. Right? So reason. So this is a square plus 2ab plus b square form. You know, 27 into 37. 7 7s are 49. 4. 7 2s are 14. 14 plus 4 is 18. 3 7s are 21, remaining 2. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. So 9, 9 and 9. So we get 999. 999. So this is sum of 27 terms. So our second question answer is 9, 9 and 9. So look, third question. So third question is differ from first and second because here last term is given. So in third sum, A is 6, right? First term is 6. Common difference 13 minus 6, second minus first. So 13 minus 6 is 7. So common difference is 7 and first term is 6. Last term is 97. But here n is unknown. You want to find number of terms in finite series. So we know n number of terms in finite series means use this formula L minus A by D plus 1. So L minus A by D plus 1. Last term is 97. So 97 minus 6 by 7 plus 1. So 97 minus 6. 97 minus 6 is 91 by 7 plus 1. 1 7 is 7. 1 7 is 7. Remaining 2, 3 7s are 21. So 13 plus 1 is 14. So number of terms is 14. So now, first term, last term and number of terms. We use this second formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 of A plus L. So Sn is equal to n by 2 of A plus L. So this S14 is equal to 14 by 2 of A value 6, L value is 97. So 1, 2 is 2, 7 2s are 14. 7 into 103. So 721 our answer. Because 7 into 100 is 700, 7 into 3 is 21, 721. So our third Roman answer is 721. Next, exercise 2.6, second sum. How many consecutive odd integers beginning with 5 will sum to 480? That means 5 is a beginning odd number. 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 etc. up to n terms. The sum is we get 480. So our question is sum is 480. So right, that is equal to 480. So here A equal to 5. First term is 5. And common difference is 7 minus 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. So common difference is 2. We didn't know number of terms. We want to find number of terms. But total is given. Some value is 480. So take Sn is equal to 480. We know Sn formula. N by 2 of 2A plus n minus 1 into D is equal to 480. So substitute A and D value here. N by 2 of 2 into 5 plus n minus 1 into 2 is equal to 480. Right? So here 2 and 2 common. So take outside 2n by 2 of 5 plus n minus 1 is equal to 480. Right? 2 and 2 cancel. So n of n plus 4, 5 minus 1 is 4 is equal to 480. So multiple this, we get n square plus 4n is equal to 480. So send this 480 to left, we get n square plus 4n minus 480 equal to 0. So factorize this, we get, so here product of 2 is minus 480, product of 2 number is minus 480 and sum is plus 4. 2 20 24, right? So here write minus 20 plus 24. Minus into plus is minus 20, 24 is 480, the difference is 4, right? So n minus 20 into n plus 24 equal to 0. These are our factors. So n is equal to 20, n is equal to minus 24. So this is not possible because number of term cannot be negative. So n is equal to 22. So our final answer is 20. So 20 consecutive odd numbers beginning with 5 will sum is 480.